Now, the Department of Water and Sanitation plans to spend almost 90,000 rand to replace just one bucket toilet. That's according to the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse. Outa says this is blatant overspending. The organisation's Yamkela Ntola joins us now on Newsday. Good afternoon to you. So it's 88,500 rand, I think, to be precise, as far as these toilets are concerned. You're suggesting that this is wildly over budget?
Yeah, well, it's 88,500 to construct a toilet per household. So this is wildly, it's overspending the way we look at it, because if you consider the 2016-2017 financial year, the department spent 119,000 to construct one toilet per household. The year before that, in terms of their own numbers, if you were to look at their annual reports, it was about 530,000 per toilet per household. And what's interesting is that if you were to look at the 2014 to 15 financial year, the department actually spent approximately 13,000 rand to construct one toilet per household. So there seems to be an issue with regards to the reporting that the department has. And in terms of the latest speech by the minister, they have indicated that they will be spending 608 million to eradicate approximately 11,000 toilets. However, even those figures have an issue because their budget indicates over $1 billion that will be spent.
So could you just explain to me exactly what we're looking at here? I mean, these are not gold-plated toilets, are they?
No. So what the department has put in place is what is called the Bucket Eradication Program, which was inherited by the department from the Department of Human Settlement. Now, the objective of there is to get rid of the degrading apartheid legacy that people still, 24 years subsequent to our democracy, have to be subjected to bucket toilet systems. So what we have found is that the department is budgeting one thing and having an objective of meeting, let's say, 20,000 toilets in 1 year. And this was for 2015-2016, which was 900 million. And when we look at what they're reporting, they're indicating that they're spending over 950 million to eradicate 1,838 bucket toilet systems. So that indicates that they've spent 530 rand just to replace one toilet per household.
What should they be spending?
Well, according to what they have indicated in April 2015, in response to the parliamentary committee, what the department had indicated that it should cost at most 43,000 rand for a toilet. This is because the portfolio committee had raised concerns about the cost of 36,000 rand per unit. Now, what's interesting with that figure is that in 2016, former Minister Nomvula Mogonyane indicates that it should cost to the very most 15,000 rand. But now we're getting all these conflicting figures, and it's not really clear as to what methods the department is using in order to quantify the cost of a waterborne toilet.
Is this just shoddy accounting, or are you suggesting malfeasance here?
The latter. It would be the latter in terms of other information that we have.
Based on what?
Well, it would be the latter in terms of when one were to look at the practices of the department, particularly the most recent Auditor General report that indicates financial mismanagement on the part of the department. There is serious suspicions that, you know, things aren't...
But I'm hearing past record serious suspicions, yeah. But you're making a claim of malfeasance based on what?
Well, on the records that we are seeing in terms of what their budgets are showing and what their annual reports are doing, and we're also currently in consultations with a lot of the people who are working through our platforms in order to get to the bottom of this.
Where do you think the money's gone?
Well, we don't know, and that's what we would like to investigate and get to the bottom of it. We're also, you know, expressing confidence in the recent parliamentary inquiry that we're raising a few questions which, you know, we would like to submit as Outa to look further into this particular program in order to pin down as to...
Is this a countrywide problem?
Well, according to the departmental reports, the program or bucket toilet systems have been eradicated within different regions. Now, from the information we have, this is particularly in the Eastern Cape, Northwest, Northern Province, as well as Free State. However, when you're looking at the current budget, it seems that the department will only be focusing in the Northern Province and Free State, and no provision seems to be made for the Eastern Cape. So according to the department, it's only 3 provinces, but I mean, recent parliamentary debates, some parliamentarians have even suggested that even in the Western Cape, some people are being subjected to bucket.
Are you confident in this portfolio committee's inquiry and scoper to actually get to the bottom of this, or are you considering, as Outa, something more serious like going to court? Well,
we think it's very important that the joint committee obviously investigates the maladministration that's been happening within the department, and we as Outa have definitely expressed our interest in aiding them in that process.
And you would have confidence in their ability to get to the bottom of it?
Yes, of course. We have confidence that they will get to the bottom of it. However, as Outa, we would also like to take our own measures where we're required to do so, or where we feel that measures to address the maladministration have been inadequate.
What happens when you put this to the department? What have they said to you? I presume that you have engaged with them.
Well, we've made attempts at engagement. We are still within that period whereby we are awaiting responding correspondence, and I think from there on we'll be in a position to assess what the department thinks and how the department wants to engage with us moving forward.
All right.